Right then, here we go. So I suppose this is my first actual proper video. I did for a minute there forget I was recording. So that's a good start, isn't it? So I'm taking a little trip out to a reservoir about 40 minutes away from me. So a little decent trip out. Hopefully I don't bore you. Hopefully I make the video pretty interesting. And yeah, basically just going to go out for a ride. So I haven't really ridden that much, to be honest, since my first video. Ridden it to work once, but then I've had to start giving my friend a lift because his car's in the garage. So yeah, not managed to ride it again since. But hopefully, once his car's fixed, we've got all time, and then I'll be able to ride it every day. Well, at least while the weather's nice anyway, because I don't really fancy riding it when it's absolutely throwing it down, or if it's freezing. I'm not really going to be doing that. I'm going to definitely be a fair weather rider. I don't really have much interest in being freezing cold on a bike. So tonight, big game, England-Argentina in the semi-final at World Cup. I believe it's coming home. But to be fair, we believe every year, don't we? Well, not every year, but every time we've got Euros or a World Cup on, we all say we believe it's coming home, and then lo and behold, it doesn't. But I'm hopeful this time. I think this is the best team that we've had. Not in terms of individual players, don't get me wrong. I think we've definitely had better players, especially during the Beckham era. I reckon, well, hopefully this video should be out before the game's on. So if you've watched it before it's on, thank you, first of all. If you haven't watched it before the game, hopefully you're watching it hungover after a very good night, after England winning. But I do think I'm going to go with 2-1 England. I think it'll either be 2-1 England, or it's going to go all the way to penalties. I'd much rather have 2-1 England, because seeing another penalty shootout involving England is not really something I want particularly, because we're not the best at them, and it's just scary all round, isn't it, really? I'm looking forward to going for my first few bike meets at nice bike cafes and pubs such as Squires, Motorist. There's a few more that I'm looking forward to be honest, but I think it'd be really good that. Just meet new people, go with some friends from work, and see some nice bikes that are a little bit quicker than this. Don't mind some input on how long you actually want these videos as well, please, because I think around 12 to 15 minutes is going to be the sort of the sweet spot, really. I think any longer than that and you're sort of risking just being boring, or, you know, making people lose interest. Oh, this is getting nice now. Knock it up to 5th, nice low revs. Let's take in some of these views there. I'll tell you what, I'm going to lift my visor up a little bit, get a bit of a breeze going on. I'll tell you what, some roads that you're used to riding, that used to driving on, or even ones that you're not, I guess, like that usually in a car you just find, you know, pretty monotonous and sort of how I feel. Like, I enjoy driving a car, right? Just because I've got a bike, I'm not going to say, oh, I hate old cars and I don't like driving. That's not the case at all. But what I would say is that sometimes if I've been driving for quite a long time, say, I don't know, 3 hours or something, I think I can't wait to get out the car. Like, I cannot wait for that journey to end so that I can just stretch my legs and sort of see anything else other than a windscreen and, you know, steering wheel for a change. Whereas I really do feel like, even though this is sort of, realistically, this is my first real outing on the bike, and already I can just feel sort of why people ride them. Like this sort of road in a car, I'd think, oh, this is a nice road, you know, get good views and whatever. But that'd probably quite quickly disappear. Whereas the way that this feels now, I mean, the only way you could really sum it up is sort of like ultimate freedom. So as good as having a car driving license is, I think everyone sort of needs to experience this once in their life. Even if it is just on a little 125. I mean, you can still have plenty of fun on these, just because, you know, you haven't got 1,000 cc's in between your legs. A little 125cc bike that, you know, you only need a CVT for. I think you can have a lot of fun on these. That's pretty nice, being able to get past all these parked cars when no one else can. I quite enjoy that. Another perk of being on a bike, I guess. Just watch these car doors, etc. Well, here we are then. There's the reservoir. Pretty good. There's the bike. Yeah, perfect weather this. Absolutely perfect. Not too warm. Look at this. So yeah, nice ride. So I'm just going to ride back now. Battery's dying on the camera, so I'm not going to film anything on the way back. But hopefully you enjoyed it anyway. Yeah, first actual ride out. I think it went pretty well. We'll see though, I'm not home yet. Beautiful. Right, catch you on the next one. Hi guys.